to the patterns. None of these is savage. None of these pop out to my shows and I'm always posting up the address. 5-year-old foreigners always outside and I never see traffic. I don't. All you do is go live on the internet lying and chucking and killing. They said he gon' do me but none don't happen. I be just sitting there looking and laughing. I'm keeping a positive image cause it's going to jail for drilling and rap. If I was them and they was me, then I would've clapped them. I would've clapped them. But you, and now I'm put scary in no cap. My mom.
She was always pushing us to play a sport, and ever since I was 2, she put me in basketball. I just fell in love with the sport after that. So I had to say, nothing's given to you, everything earned. So you don't take anything for granted, basically.
I like Texas. I've always liked Texas. I've visited it every summer, visit my dad, and I moved out here, and the change is a little different. I mean, the weather is still hot out here, but it's more humid, so that's kind of nasty to me. And it get cold in the winter, at least in the mornings. Because I'm from Arizona, the desert, we don't really get cold or rain, so all that's new to me. But I like Texas, it's cool. San Marcos is very, I want to say community-orientated. It's very community-orientated. In Arizona, there's not a lot of that, so it's kind of nice to be a part of it.
My name is Dan Miller. I'm the head basketball coach at San Marcos High School. You know, my main philosophy is I want them to be tough people. You know, tough, not so much like fist fights tough. I want them to be able to handle adversity. If it's that they don't play a lot, they can handle that. If they have to play with a teammate that's not easy to play with, they can handle that because they're going to work with someone like that someday. And then I want them to seek winning and seek greatness. So, you know, if they're doing that, they're going to end up being good husbands, good fathers, good people in the community, and that's the most important thing. All right, here we go.
Rollers. Hey, Rollers on 3, brothers on 6. 1, 2, 3. Rollers. 4, 5, 6. Rollers.
You know money and power, got the trenches united, got some members indicted over money and violence. I was raised in the jungle with snakes, rats, and lions, leather bellies for winners, dope boys for giants. Baby took over the streets, Larry Hoover was my age when we was so cheap, selling drugs on my space. I'm a gangster at heart, could stop a war with my face. Mama, I said I'm sorry for putting you through the mad game. Sorry on the family. We're going to be in 200. Okay, I want Sergio inbounding the ball. Jed is back right here. Okay, and Josiah, you're going to go right here.
I handle the stress by just, trusting my skills and just doing what I know how to do and relying on my teammates to, be in the position that the coaches put them in. And I just, trust the coaching staff a lot, so it helps me.
if I had to say, you know, just which team is playing harder, a little bit more connected, the visitor or the home team, I'm going to say that. In our gym, what's our response going to be? It's going to be their ball to start, right from the jump. Slap that floor, dig in on defense, and get this game going at our pace.
Hey, let's turn this shit up. Rattlers on 3, Rattlers on 6, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
What motivates me is my family. You know, my mom played basketball. My dad loved basketball too. And I just love the sport of basketball.
Big dog, Siberian husky flow. I've been a big dog since a puppy though. My kennel is a bungalow. You can walk the dog, I still running, so run from it. Just that big dog to turn the hush puppies. I throw bread out like I'm duck hunting. Bitches on me like fleas, but I don't need no bugs. Bunny crib shit and butcher. I shoot you, he a jigger.
Really just relationships, you know what I mean? Getting to know them as people is probably the most important thing, you know? When you have a good relationship with your students and your players, you can develop them at a higher rate, I feel like. You know, you can demand more of them. There's an open flow of communication once you build that rapport and that relationship. So just building those relationships so that way you can teach them life lessons off the court. You can give them, you know, pointers on the court, of course, but it just starts with a relationship, you know.
We're going to seek winning every time, and we're going to do it the right way. So, you know, I want our guys to have a winning season. I want them to have a lot of fun, and I want to represent the Rattler community the right way and make them proud of us.
Want to see you lose when you're making moves. We bring it through, and then it grows. We try to make the food. Hey, big goals, we try to make the food. I never thought I'd make the fourth. I make the news. Having a threesome with some this still ain't news. I'm picking juice, but I'm not juice. Like I lick the fuse. I call the shots and balls. Still spin out which move. 100 grand, you ain't got no meal. Get split in two. More like I'm Ray Riller. Play with the legs and they turn me to a maze. Anywhere in the cash, I be at the one they play with. Stainless got me trapped. Straight up, mafioso, super low balls. Jumping on the chopper, city yacht. Gold clothes, we the soul choppers on the block. Selling cocoa, never treat a model like they got solid solo. 30 days, can't get it. They never thought I always felt it. Trying to put them back. I see my dog, kill my dog. Get a stand. Come on, chop up on the mouth. Too much money in power.
I balance being a student and an athlete by, well, on the student side, I tend to get my work done in class as much as I can in class. It's that way I can, after school and during practice, I can pour everything I got into practice, into basketball. And then after that, you know, recover, all that good stuff, and then relax and have some me time for myself.
Since I rolled out of stroke, they said the smoking on strong. Hey, we breaking the hand, snatch your place.
And then you're doing a great job. Stay on him. Stay on him. Okay, so you hey, how we coming?
You know, we got a lot to work on, but we showed that we had a lot of resilience and a lot of poise. So I can't wait to get back in the lab tomorrow and get these boys right. We got a long way to go, but they showed me that we can get there. They got to fight for it.
It was a good game. We started off too many turnovers, and once we limit our turnovers, we're gonna be a hard team to stop. We still put up 63 points, even though we had double-digit turnovers. So once we get back in the practice lab and work on them, then we're gonna fix that, and it's gonna be a whole different team.
I felt like we came out not the intensity we needed to have, but we still got the job done at the end of the day. A lot of stuff to work on. We got to improve on stuff in practice, obviously. Other than that, we got the win, so that's all we got for.
It was just work ethic. I had to go out there, really just work, lock in the game for the team, for the fans, man. They were counting on all of us. Just got to really just lock in.
You know, the main thing was, I always give credit to the other team, first of all. The other team had a great game plan. They mucked it up. They never played us man-to-man, and they played us zone the whole time. So, you know, it was kind of more played at their pace than our pace. But what I took from it is we didn't play great either. We turned it over too much, but we found a way to win. So if we clean that up, we can eventually be a good team, and that's what we have to do. We have to clean up our turnovers.